Oh, hi, I'm Hannah.
And my name's Keenan.
And we're here to talk about male condoms.
We're part of SHAPE, which is Sex Health Advocate Peer Education. We're located in the University Physicians Medical Building, 4th floor. We have some commonly asked questions and some myths to kind of dispel about condoms. One thing, how effective are condoms? That's a question that we get. Condoms are actually 98% effective. The other 2% relies generally on like faulty manufacturing issues, but for the most part, they work really well. The only issue is in human error.
Right, yeah, and it's also good to make sure the condoms you're getting are FDA approved. That just means they've gone through testing and are proven to be as effective as they can be, which is 98% like we said. There are specialty condoms out there that just don't go through that same testing process, so they can't be trusted as well.
And then another question that we've heard is like, do condoms have tiny holes in them that make them ineffective? And the answer to that question is not latex-based condoms or polyurethane condoms. The main problem is animal skin condoms, which some people, I guess, still use. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, it's just because they are animal skin, they are porous naturally, so they can prevent against pregnancy. It's not as effective as latex and polyurethane condoms, but they don't prevent against STIs because they are smaller and can fit through those pores.
Another question is, do condoms with spermicide decrease the risk of pregnancy? And actually, it's a bad idea to use spermicide because the FDA has found out that it can cause irritation. So
when your skin is irritated, it just means it's more likely to, the skin can break, and you're more likely to pass things like STIs, which you also don't want to transmit.
Yeah, that's not a good situation.
Right.
Let's see. Do you want to go over the steps?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
And the first step is to ask for consent. Now, in the state of Missouri, if you're under the influence of drugs or alcohol, it is illegal to actually ask for consent.
Or give it.
Oh yeah, or give consent.
So consent can be, I can just be like checking in, like, hey, can we do this now? Or I was thinking about doing this. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like a big ordeal. Like you don't have to sign a contract.
Yeah, all that stuff. You can.
Yeah, you can. You don't have to get into it. What's the second step then?
So second step is making sure the condom you have is able to be used. So there's a couple things you can look at. One is expiration date.
Which is on the front right there on this one.
Yeah.
This one expires in 2014, so there's plenty of time to use that one.
Yeah, and different brands of condoms have their expiration date printed in different places. Some's on the front, some's on the back, sometimes it's along the side, but it's a square, so it can't really be hidden anywhere.
Yeah. And another thing you want to check for is check for tampering. Just make sure that there's still like an air pocket, which just means that it hasn't been punctured, so it's still effective. In using it. And then the fourth step is to push the condom over to the side and then tear along the perforated edge. And so, would you tell them why we push it over to the side?
Right, because if it's not pushed over to the side, you're a greater chance of actually breaking the condom when you rip it open. So it just kind of keeps it protected.
Yeah, and it's a good idea, well, it's necessary to make sure to just use your hands and not use any sharp objects or like use your teeth, for instance, because you could actually damage the condom and then you wouldn't be able to use it.
Right.
So the next step after that is to make a party hat. That's not it. Here's a party hat. Looks like that. And then what you want to avoid is making like a baby bottle nipple. And we kind of just say like if it looks like that, you want to like associate that with baby, so sort of stay away because that's probably not why you're using a condom in the first place.
And the reason that you don't want to, there's a right and a wrong way, like an inside out or a right side out for the condom to unroll. And if you're unrolling it the wrong way, it's more likely to come off easier. So that's what we want to avoid.
Okay. And so the next step after that is to pinch an inch. And the reason that we do that is so that there's space in the reservoir tip. Reservoir tip for the ejaculate to go into.
Right.
And then what's the next step after that?
Oh, okay, so after you've pinched an inch, this is a good time to incorporate lube into your sexual practice. It's always great to use water-based lube or silicone-based lube. Oil-based lubes such as baby oil or lotions actually breaks down latex, so don't use that. Water-based lube does not break down latex and also can enhance pleasure, and it also keeps the condoms at their most effective rate because there's less friction.
Mm-hmm. So stick with this.
Right, and so today we're demonstrating using a male condom on a penis for intercourse, either with a vagina or an anus.
Mm-hmm.
You can also use male condoms when you're performing oral sex on a penis, and the best way to do that is just use a male condom. We also have a video about using oral dams, and those are great for anal or vaginal or oral sex, but if you're going to have oral sex with a penis, you might as well just use a male condom because it's the best form of protection. So here we have pinched an inch, and we're rolling it down on the tip, and you just roll it down the base to the base. At this point, you're ready to partake in whatever activity you've planned to partake in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Once you're finished, you pinch the tip again, and you want to make sure to hold that tip down so all of the ejaculages or cum, whatever you prefer to call it, doesn't come out.
And make sure to turn away from your partner just so you don't get any, ejaculate near them, just to make sure to avoid that.
And you just the best way is just to milk it off so it doesn't turn inside out.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, you can just tighten a knot, and you throw it in the trash.
Yeah, and make sure not to throw it into the toilet because you can actually end up clogging the toilet, and then you have like an expensive plumber's bill, and you just kind of want to avoid that if at all possible.
Right.
Yeah. So those are the basic steps to the handling of male condom. Are there any other questions that we didn't address that we might need to go over? I think that one major question a lot of people have is how can I prevent STI transmission during anal sex or oral sex or just penile vaginal sex?
Right, so STIs, which are sexually transmitted infections, are viruses or bacteria that can be transmitted in the vaginal or penile fluids. And so the best way to avoid that is to use protection such as condoms. You can use oral dams, female condoms or male condoms to prevent them. Male condoms and female condoms can also prevent pregnancy, but you're also using them to prevent STIs. And you can also have skin-to-skin STIs, which can be found outside the vagina or the penis, and those can be prevented with oral dams or female condoms, which also help cover skin. You can watch our other videos to hear more about those. And those
other videos are on our website. You can go to the Student Health Center website, which is stuhealth.missouri.edu. And there's a bunch of cool information there. Like if you say you wanted to set up a program for your res hall, you can click there that says programs, and then set one up there. They have a bunch of interesting information like Mizzou GYT campaign, Sex Word of the Day. What are a couple others?
You can read the bios of our peers to find out more about us, and you can also apply to be a peer on that same website.
Which is a pretty cool idea.
Yeah. If you're also looking for more information about sexual health in general, we have a S Health website, which the S stands for sexual health. On that website, you can find information on frequently asked questions. You can read a blog by one of our peers about sexual health information in the media. You can also find information about our S Health app, which is an app for your smartphone. It's really cool. You can even find a map for the 5 residence halls on campus that have free condoms.
Oh, well, thanks for tuning in, and that about wraps it up.